Hello. My name is May. Welcome to Old Ways Worshipper, my brand new YouTube channel. Here I channel messages, both in English and Spanish. That may resonate with the collective energy. I'm just starting with this channel, but I meant every single reading to reach whoever it's meant to, whenever it's meant to. That means, oh my god, algo se cayó. But sorry, something fell, but I'm not gonna pay any mind to it now. You know what? Just hold on. Sorry. Actually, something fell in the kitchen. I had this big bowl, like a bucket, more like a bucket, and it was up on top of my laundry, of my washing machine. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with my English today, but yeah, it was on top of it and it fell, and it had about like some water over there, and it fell, and there's this splash on the floor, but I'm gonna clean it right after I finish recording this. And you know what? I'm gonna take it as part of the energy, because accidents, I don't believe in accidents. This can talk about, having chills right now. This can talk about maybe the spill of water. Maybe remember that water symbolizes emotions. So this can be someone or an energy that is holding everything back, and at some point it's gonna boil over, or it's gonna spill on the floor, metaphorically speaking. This can talk about confessions, maybe a love confession over there. Do you have a friend who you like more than a friend, but you haven't told them? Or maybe they feel the same way about you. I don't know. Channel messages over here. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about it, like, what the hell? But yeah, that's how energy works. What I was saying prior, I think, was that these messages are meant to find whoever, whenever they're meant to. Meaning that if you find me, and since I'm brand new in YouTube, and as I reach more people or whatever, you find me and you like the content, you can like, subscribe, make help my channel to grow. But more than that, it's just about what I'm talking about here, you know. So the messages reach whoever they're meant to at a certain time, maybe 3 months from now, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. As long as it resonates with you, it's fine. But yeah, that message from before really disoriented me with all the water. I have to go again as I finish here. I'll go and clean it up. I'm cleaning my house actually today. Everybody, today we are in new moon, the new moon phase in the sign of Virgo. So Virgo's over there, happy birthday. Earth signs can be significant here. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, cheers to you guys. But yeah, in another reading I channeled also air. I'm gonna show it here. Luna Nueva means new moon. In air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm a Libra, FYI. But yeah, so the energy that happened just there in my kitchen at the start of this video actually was, a spill of water, like emotions flowing. Maybe someone's in their feelings about you, or you are in your feelings about someone. If this is mirrored, it can happen both ways. And it talks about, maybe love, hidden love, maybe things that someone kept inside for so long, and it's about to spill, it's about to boil over, it's about to come to the surface. I don't know, that gets me really nervous. But yeah, that's kind of the energy today. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about before I start shuffling the cards, it's about my art page. I have an Instagram. I haven't talked actually about the specific page name on over here. I've mentioned before that I paint and stuff. As you can see, some of my creations are there. Oh my god, death. Something and death. I don't know why, I just saw it, death at the bottom of the deck. But anyway, I paint this. So my art page is called, it's in Spanish. I'm gonna leave it on the comments also. And it's on my channel description. It's called El Templo de Seishat. El Templo, E-L, Templo, T-E-M-P-L-O, D-E, Seishat, it's spelled S-E-S-H-A-T, Seishat. El Templo de Seishat. It's an art page and project that I've been working on for a few years now. I want to complement it as therapeutic, as art as a therapy, like therapeutic alternatives with art. In my case, I use painting, but remember that every creative endeavor that you may have it's amazing for expressing emotions, for therapy, like something that can bring us calm and not to be so anxious or depressed or whatever is going on mentally. So I'm trying to incorporate that since I'm a psychologist. I studied a few years now. But what I wanted to talk about specifically was this piece. Oh my god, this piece. This is a two-piece, actually. It's two pieces. Over here, you see the female, the feminine, and then you see the masculine, right? It's over here. You can see the matching flowers over here on the hats, and the symmetry and the colors of each detail. I really like purple. It's my favorite color, so I wanted to incorporate that as well. But the hidden message in these pieces is it talks about the red string of fate. As many of you may know, the gods, or again, I believe in many gods, but depending on what you believe in, maybe one particular god or the universe, whoever, that's fine. But in my case, I'm gonna say it like this. Some say that the gods bind two people together energetically through a red string cord that is connecting both of them. So in the feminine, you can see that she's a redhead. Cheers to all the redheads out there. I love that look. I used to be a red, not a natural, of course, but I used to be a redhead back in the day. But I don't do it anymore. I'm more of a blonde type. Well, more or less, right? But anyway, she's a redhead, so you can see the red in her hair. And the masculine has these little curls in his shirt, you see? Like red curls. So that's how I connect those pieces to the red string of fate, or the red chords. It's known as the red chord too. Yeah, so I wanted to bring that to the part of the channel message. Maybe the person who's feeling hidden emotions for you, or who you're feeling hidden, oh my god, I can't speak today, I don't know. Hidden emotions. It's someone you're connected through the red string of fate. I think it's a beautiful tale, and I do believe in it. Meaning that all these people will find each other in every lifetime. Maybe after promises from past lifetimes, like I'm gonna find you again, and then they find each other. And when they see and they meet in 3D reality, well, it's on, right? And so it begins a beautiful love. And yeah, that's what I wanted to channel too with my paintings. I'm gonna leave the links, as I told you, down here. For today, since I'm still working to get more decks and to have more readings with different kinds of decks, I'm still gonna use what I'm stick to, what I have. But before that, I also wanted to channel. Let me do something here while I search for my my guidebook. I found it. Okay, I wanted to channel the color pink. I don't tend to dress in pink. It's not my favorite color. Right now I kinda wear it sometimes, but I don't have many pink clothing in my closet. But today I'm channeling pink because, as you can see, I have a pink shirt. I was thinking about Friends. Like, remember the episode where Rose has the pink shirt with Mona and stuff? Yeah. But anyway, I went to channel pink because it's I've seen pink all day, so I wanted to wear it. This shirt belonged to my grandfather. He died a couple of years now, and I really miss him, and I still think a lot about him. But this is one of his few belongings that I possess, so I like to wear it sometimes. And in my cup, as you can see here, do you see? Sorry, it's a little dirty, but that's okay. The eye, it's colored, it's pink colored. I have some, oh my god, some rose quartz. I mean, pink is like part of the channel message today. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I don't hate it, but I think it's a beautiful color, but I don't wear it as much. And this, I have a little, like, I don't know, a headpiece. And it's got feathers, and one of the pink feathers just fell off it today, so I wanted to bring it. It's a really feminine, talking about energy, not gender, remember, color. And I wanted to feel pretty today. I was like, you know what, I changed a little bit of my look. I'm gonna go wear pink, and I'm gonna feel pretty today. Part of the channel messages. But anyway, I wanted to use the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. I'm not gonna pull as many cards, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know, whatever comes out. And maybe I'll go with a little tarot at the end to see what complementary messages can we get from this reading, okay? This channeled message. You know what I'm thinking about right now? Like a dam. Have you heard that song? It's a new song actually from the band Daughtry. I don't know if that's the pronunciation. Let me see. The dam. Creo que se llama así. Sorry, I'm thinking in Spanish. The dam. Daughtry. The spelling is Daughtry. It's a really good, I don't know if it's punk band that I've been suggested recently, and I really, really like it. They have some really good songs that I could channel maybe in the future. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and read the lyrics for you, okay? Because it's, again, channel messages come like this, and I'm sorry if sometimes they come messy because I start talking about one thing and then I jump into another. I'm gonna try to work on that, but that's how my energy works. I just press record and start talking about whatever is going on in the energy. And with the incident on my kitchen before, where the water just blew over and spilled over my kitchen floor, I think it's important. The dam is, I hear like the dam is about to break. The dam is about to break. Maybe someone is at the, about to confess something to you. I don't know, I'm really nervous. But anyway, risk. We channeled this a couple of days ago. Risk. Remember, leaps of faith. This can talk about. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I've been channeling leaps of faith for days. Let's see the song. It's called The Dam by Daughtry. I think Daughtry. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but whatever. I think it's a great band anyway. I'm gonna read the song for you. Chaos inside, and everywhere I hide. It never stops the hurting. Caught in the riptide, I'm struggling to fight underneath the current. I think the sky is falling. Looks like the walls are crumbling. Feels like the end is coming. I see the water rising, just like a wave of pressure building up. It's building up on me. The dam's about to break. I'm standing in the brink. It's washing me away. The damage is done. Here comes the flood, because the dam is about to break. the dam's about to break. Well, I'm gonna jump from to the second part of the chorus to the chorus again, because it says it talks about death. Actually, I saw this, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. The dam is about to break. I'm never getting out alive. I'm standing on the brink. I'm not ready for the afterlife. It's washing me away. I'll see you on the other side. The damage is done. Here comes the flood cause the dam's about to break. Hatred is breeding. The vultures are feeding. It's taking a turn for the worst. Can't keep pretending. Can't change the ending, and everything's buried underneath. The damage is done. Here comes the flood, cause the dam's about to break. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to that song at the end of this video. Oh my god! You see that? This was the bottom of the deck when I put the Magician. And the Emperor. Oh my god. So, death, right? The end of cycle. This can talk about spiritual death. This Scorpio energy. Out there, high Scorpios. So, maybe the end of a cycle. This is also related to the song. Because it talks about a flood. It's the dam's about to break, the water pressure, and it's no match to the capacity of the dam. It's gonna break, and the water's gonna spill. I think that's the message for today. Now the magician, manifestation. This may be, I'll say I channel a masculine energy that is a master manifester. Maybe it's someone who's going through an awakening. Death of ego. We all have to battle that at some point if we choose the spiritual path. Ego, pride, fear. And I'm not saying that we are all perfect, because nobody's fully healed. We all go through our tests and our healing process every single day with the choices we make. But I believe this channels a masculine energy who is about to break, who's going through spiritual death and an awakening, basically because he met his match in a feminine energy. Remember, I'm talking about energies, not gender. I don't specify gender here. I'm a feminine, but remember that we both carry both masculine and feminine energies within us, and the ideal is to get a balance of those two. So yeah, death. Someone who's a master manifester, someone who, if we put it like in reverse, can be a manipulator, but in this case came up in the upright. And the Emperor. Me encanta. Love. The Emperor, this is a leader. This is a masculine who knows what they want, and they want you. This is maybe someone who's going through an awakening to become the Emperor. Remember that we all, well, not all of us, but many of us go through spiritual awakenings, and love can be a really powerful tool to spiritually awaken somebody. Which I believe it's what's going on here. That a masculine out there is flooding with emotions, is like swimming in them and maybe drowning a little bit, because it's gonna break. The water's gonna come out, it's gonna spill, it's gonna be probably explosive, or probably just a reach out, or probably just someone saying, hey, can I ask you out? Can we go out? Can we go out and have some coffee? Can we go out and watch a movie or whatever? I don't know. Or this is someone this is someone you are already entertaining. This can be them like spilling it out, like saying like, hey, you, I want you, just you and nobody else, or I feel this way, or I want to see where this can go, or whatever, circumstance, maybe taking it to the next level. But this has to happen. This will only happen after, death was falling to the floor. So after a spiritual death, the completion of a cycle, and there he goes. Emperor vibes. Love. um, yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of my wisdom of the night just to close it up. I close it up. I'm not planning to do many long readings today. I just wanted to get these messages channeled because I'm really working to clean my apartment today, because tomorrow I have an event. Green Day will be here in Colombia tomorrow, so that's where I'm heading. But anyway, I'm just working to clean my house today and working with Virgo energies in this new moon, especially because Virgos are really organized. And ever since I organized and cleaned my space, I've been like nothing but working here, working with these videos, painting, and doing some other stuff. So anyway, let's do the reading really quick. I'm gonna put hashtags with everything I channel here. Go listen to that song, The Dam by Daughtry. I think that's the name of the band. I'm not 100% sure, but I love their songs. I've heard many of them, and I think it's a really cool band. And they really capture the essence of masculine energy when it comes to expressing love, or maybe not expressing it, but feeling it. Yeah, I really like it. Anyway, let's open the. Sorry, it's taking so long. It's not opening. Let me. Sorry, hold on just a moment. Bear with me because I need to open the guidebook because I really like the messages. I think I'm gonna download the file because sometimes it has some issues to open in the PDF format that I have on the cloud. So it's really taking a long time, and that's why I'm just doing some talk here to avoid the silence. But you know what? Sometimes silence is unavoidable. Important too. And there's beauty in silence. People sometimes think that we need to be talking all the time. When we talk about connections, maybe love connections, maybe friendships, yeah, of course, you want to know what they're doing during the day, but remember that we are all grown-ups and we have busy lives and we have a lot to do. So silence is good. Enjoy silence. Enjoy the silence every now and then, right? Like the song. Sorry it's taking so long. You know what? I'm not gonna do the wisdom of the night tarot. Oracle. Let's continue with the tarot. So remember, we started with Death, the Emperor, the Magician. Let's see what else can we get now that we are here and I'm not in my little guidebook isn't opening. Oh my god, 10 of Cups. Happy ever after. After the the 2 of Cups in Judgment. I tend to shuffle the decks, but in this case I just parted the deck in 2 parts. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. But this is what we got. This is what I parted. So remember, Death, spiritual death. This guy is gonna wake the fuck up and become an emperor, because I believe that every female has an empress deep inside her. She just has to awaken and become an empress, right? Same happens to the masculines. So he's awakening, and after it happens, 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, soulmate connection, like happy ever after. The Sun, happiness, the happiest card in the deck. This talks about precisely an awakening, a spiritual awakening, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this: judgment. I believe that someone out there, there's an energy out there who's going through judgment. Maybe someone made a judgment call. You know what? I think it's you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I see a future with you. But if you're not gonna do anything about it, I'm gonna walk away from you. I'm gonna stop entertaining this because I deserve way more than to be confused, than to be lied to, whatever the case is. Remember, I'm channeling energies that are not toxic. I don't pull on toxic people. So if you want to make this about someone who's toxic, please don't. This is not your reading. You can go ahead and find somebody who channels toxic people, because I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is that maybe somebody made a judgment call here, or someone, after their choices, after the energy that after their choices is under judgment, the universe is saying, well, this is what's going on. You have hidden your emotions for someone for so long that it's bringing a connection that could have been everything to an end. So they are under judgment. And remember, there's always free will. And I always remind this in my readings, because other people's choices aren't a representation of your worth. Meaning that if somebody doesn't choose you, it's fine. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. If maybe it could have been something really amazing, yes, but it wasn't meant to be. Because remember that there's always free will. There are some things that are pre-written, in my personal opinion and belief, like beliefs. Like some things are pre-written and nothing happens by accident. But if you could be the one, but if you choose not to, or if someone chooses not to choose you, it's not a representation of your worth. It's got nothing to do with you. It's a matter of choice, free will, right? So, the moon and the sun. The sun was over here somewhere. Oh my God! Did I say the sun? Because it was the moon. Did I say the sun? Let me see. I swear I thought it was the sun. Let me see, just a moment. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so many of my cards fell. I swear I thought it was the sun. It's the moon. I'm sorry. This talks about secret emotions. Let me correct myself. The sun is here. I swear I saw the sun, but it wasn't in the deck I just pulled. But many cards fell down. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you here. You see, like all of these cards fell to the floor. That's why I paused it. But I want to highlight that I got this. So I'm gonna move my cards over here. I'm gonna create a story with the order in which they came, to make sure that I channel the message in the right order. But yeah, like this. Dun, dun, dun. Just a moment, hold on, bear with me, be patient. In the meantime, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, you can go ahead and do that. It's at Old Ways Worshipper, same name as the channel. That's my private account, but I'm planning to make it public in the future. If you like the content, like, subscribe, anything that you can do can help me grow my channel. And I have my second art profile on Instagram, as I said before, El Templo de Seishat. You can follow me there too. Seishat is an Egyptian goddess that talks about knowledge and writing abilities, wisdom. She's the feminine, like match to counterpart or match to thought. Some people may have heard of the Pharaoh of Thought. It's related to Aleister Crowley. Maybe if you want to go deeper on that, you can. I'm not as familiar as like like I should be maybe, but I wanted to mention it because it's part of the channel messages. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, or you can like here, comment, subscribe, whatever helps me to increase my reach. That I will really appreciate it. I'm sorry for my accent if maybe you have a hard time understanding me sometimes. I'm looking forward to buy a microphone and make sure that I pronunciate and enunciate everything I'm saying, because I'm from Colombia, so my my native language is Spanish. That's why I upload readings in Spanish too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and create the story here. All right. So before we were talking about death, remember, at the bottom of the deck, before death, the end of cycle, completion, Scorpio energy. Here's the Magician, a master manifester, probably a masculine energy, but this can apply to either gender, that knows how to manifest us, or is in the process, again, on the process of death of ego, right? The pride has to die in order to come into union. If you act from pride or fear or whatever, unions cannot happen. Or if it happens, it can go through a really toxic, codependent, bad pattern for you. So this masculine has to awaken. Remember the song, The Dam. He's swimming and he's drowning in emotions, and the dam is about to break, meaning that he will rise as the emperor. But remember that everything is with free will. If by free will they decide not to, it's fine, feminines out there, divine feminines. Take your power, because someone's gonna come. He's the one you want, but that doesn't mean that he's the one you end up with. Everything can turn in like a second. So stay open and receptive and ready, and focus on you. Well, if this gentleman, if this masculine awakens, this is what's coming next. The happy ever after, like, you know, 10 of Cups. What else can you say over there? And the 2 of Cups. This is a soul connection, right? You can see there the feminine, masculine, and the happy ever after. Oh my God. Union with a twin flame, with a soulmate. Remember the moon. I'm sorry, I was saying the sun, but I swear to you guys, I saw the sun in my head. So here it is. But this didn't come out in the other cards. But here is the moon. The moon can talk about hidden emotions, secrets, cycles. We are going through the new moon tonight. You will look at the sky and you won't see it, but it's there. And the energy of the new moon can talk about new beginnings. Now that we're in Virgo, you can take some time to clean your house, to meditate, to write. I was checking some things we could do on the new moon, and it's about, you can write your fears and your habits, maybe things you want to change. It's a good exercise. Meditation, I don't know, take a walk outside, just connect with the energy of the new moon. Okay, as I said before, somebody's under judgment. And here's the 8 of Cups. Somebody walked away. Somebody said, you know what? As I said before, you know what? I think it's you, I feel it's you, but if you don't want it to be you, there's nothing I can do about it, and they walked away. Therefore, somebody else is under judgment. The universe is saying, are you gonna lose them? Are you gonna risk losing them? Instead of, are you gonna do something? What are you gonna do? At the end, remember, it's a matter of choice, execution of free will. All right? The last 3 cards I want to talk about that came out after all my deck fell to the floor are the 6 of Wands. This can talk about victory. Maybe you come out victorious after a complicated situation, a relationship, a job, legal issue, whatever. This symbolizes victory. Here's the Queen of Wands. Beautiful, magnetic, in like her power, right? Divine feminines out there. You can be really beautiful, really enticing, really magnetic, really sexy. You're attracting people's attention maybe without realizing it. And that is something that will worry this emperor because if he sees your worth and if he sees this feminine energy is so goddamn beautiful and so smart and so great and so amazing, he's worried that somebody else will see it too, which they will be right. Because you may be catching people's attention without even realizing it. And finally, we have the Ace of Cups. This can talk about a confession. This can talk about an offer related to emotions, to love. Somebody asks you out. You meet somebody at an event. I don't know. At an event. Or I don't know. Wow. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I don't have much to say right now. All that I can say is that I'm gonna go to the kitchen and clean. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening with my speech today. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and clean my watery mess. But it's worth it if it can help us channel out there. Just be yourself, be beautiful, be kind. And if you like my content, you can help me with subscriptions, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram too, Old Ways Worshipper, El Templo de Seishat, and I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you, bye bye.